Good morning and welcome, Patriot Radio News Hour. Joe and Jason on this Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. I hope it finds you well out there. Our toll-free number, 800-951-0592. The website at allamericangold.com. And I'll just say, because we will spend the majority of the show on Texit today, but gold and silver flying again. Gold's up $56, $41.84. Silver's up like $1.80. Silver's just under $53 to the ounce. Atlanta Fed Governor Bostic, who has been, let's just say, more on the Jay Powell team, right? Very hesitant to want to cut rates, announced that he will be stepping away in February. So get ready. Listen, guys, they're going full bazooka. I've been trying to tell you. I've been begging you. I'm getting tired of doing it. I don't get it. What are you guys doing? You really don't get it. You have no idea what is coming. There's no capital left. The banks don't have any money left. The reverse repo facilities are empty. They're borrowing from the repo facility because nobody else has any spare money. Don't want the debt. Can't sell the debt. But it's going to be okay. And by the way, the spending bazooka getting ready. Will there be the end of the shutdown? We expect the shutdown to hopefully end, but that won't be till this evening. They're now saying that they're going to start the process around 4 or 5 o'clock. Probably won't even vote till sometime after 7 o'clock. So, blah, 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 blah. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. What is the plan? Spend. What is the plan? Make money cheaper. What is the plan? Print. Print, print. Quantitative tightening over. Quantitative easing back in. And now a Fed that will be super loaded with people that will do just that. Which is, let's ignore the data. Let's justify the devaluation of your money. Because that's really what it is. Don't worry, it's mild. Fine. Even if we believed 3%, 10 years, that's 30%. That means what you could buy for $100,000, well, really, it's kind of the other way around. What cost $100,000 today, you'd need, $130,000 10 years from now. And that's if you believed them. This is going to end in one simple way. Stagflation or hyperinflation. Either way, we have the winners. I keep telling you it. I'm going to give you a gift. $20 gold pieces. $42.95. Right, you got gold at $41.89 right this second. $41.89. Let's just say it's $41.95. Give me $6. It's $100 over the spot price. $100 over the spot. That's 2%. Think about this, right? If you took a credit card fee is more than what I'm charging you over spot today. Get as many as you can. Why? Because it's going to be double that amount. Maybe triple that amount. And a lot faster than you think. Look at silver today. $1.80 right now. Up $52.95. Almost $53. We're right back now. Approaching new all-time record highs. And as I've been telling you, right, there's only one question. Is it going to be closer to 100 or closer to 50? Right? So for those of you that went to public school, that means 75 is the midway point. And again, you sit. You are going to need income, and you're going to need a lot of it. That's why we keep talking about Texit. Daily income. The need for it. Why? Because everything's going to cost a frickin' fortune. 50-year mortgages. Just the fact that they listen, this isn't some, guy just throwing it out there. No. This is in the government. Donald Trump's tweeting about it, and everyone's, and a kerfuffle about it. Man. There we go. Wow. There's nothing going to stand in the way. I think, listen, are we going to see a Fed's funds rate below 2% in 2026? I think so. I do. Yeah, that's how big the cuts are going to be. Patriot Radio News Hour. We'll be back after the break. $20 gold pieces, $42.95. Tell you what, I'll help you out. Buy 10 or more, $42.75. How's that? At 800-951-0592. And as we're getting ready to talk Texit, we have a Monday meeting in Chandler. If you want to sign up for that meeting, 6 to 7:30. Tomorrow, we'll start announcing the meetings here at my offices at the Dare Valley Air Park. Remember, these are meetings. We're going to teach you how to go from Coinbase to Biconomy and Biconomy to Coinbase. Pretty simple. Making this thing real. Some of you have expressed concerns. Oh, Joe, the price. I mean, it's $4. I'll say this. If you're worried about the price, go buy some. I'm not worried. We know where we're heading. We're not involved in the market. The market is saying to us today, hey, we think coin's worth about $4. Now, do we have some good things coming? Yes. Here's what I do know. The first of the mega mines. I know we've been talking about it forever. 200 ASIC miners are on their way to Victoria, Texas, as we speak, to get ready to be put into the soup. I think that is going to be a huge step in all of this. And then, of course, we've got 3 more right behind it. You're going to see this hash rate really jump up and show the world what we're all about. But as far as coin market cap, what we want to do with Texit, coin market cap is it is what separates these, and I don't even know how many there are, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 cryptos, okay, between ones that are total BS. Then they have another bucket that says, hey, well, there's some kind of project, right? And then they have what they call, well, let's just say certified, verified. In other words, these are the ones that we say that we think are have a chance to be here for a very long time, right? So that's the list we want. Right now, we're in the middle list. Hey, there's a project here. It's not a scam. We feel confident in that, but we're not ready to verify them yet. So they reached out to us and said, hey, there's 2 things left that we want you to do, and then we're going to have you be verified. Once we're verified, will be a top 200 crypto, period, by market cap. And really, I think probably more like a top maybe 150, even top 100. But there was two things that they said they wanted. So for those of you out there worried about the price, I'm going to give you some things that you can do to help. Now, the first one you can't do anything about. The first one is they want the top 100 wallets to have a smaller percentage of the mine. So think about when Jason and I first brought this to everybody. The top 100 holders held 54% of all the coins. It's now below 38%, so it's going the right way. But they're like, hey, we want it to be less. Now, the easy thing to do would be simple. Give all the top 100 guys another wallet and put half the coins in one wallet and half the coins in the other wallet, problem solved. Right? Immediately, boom. We're down to less than 20%. We don't want to do that. Believe me, that's what everybody else does. But this is how legitimate we want to be. And they put in something where anybody, just so you know, I'm going to throw this out there. Anybody out there, you do not have to be a miner. If you want to be a miner, awesome. If anybody wants to buy $50,000 or more worth of Texit coin, just call us at the 800 number. We'll put you in touch with Gage, and we will orchestrate that process and get it done for you. And what we're doing, what's happening is the top 100 holders have all agreed, hey, yes, I will sell some Texit coin to facilitate that lower number. That's how invested these. Now, is it every guy in the top 100? Probably not, right? Let's be fair. But enough of them that we are going to be able to get. Now, when the mine is full, that number was going to be down near 20% anyway. Our goal is to have the top 100 holders to have 15% or less of the mine. So if anybody, you can be an existing miner right now. You don't even have to be a miner. If you want to buy 50,000, 100,000, heck, $1 million worth of Texit coin, call us and we'll make that happen for you. You don't want to do that on the exchange because literally if someone bought $1 million of Texit coin, let's say on DexTrade or Biconomy, you would literally send the price to like $100, and nobody wants that. So we are going to facilitate some private sales, Jason.
Yeah, and I've had some people wanting to sell some of their Texit for gold and get their gold back. And I've had people, well, look, Texit coin, now that we've been through a dip in the previous month, here's another dip. Some people are wanting to buy a little bit. Maybe you don't want to buy 50,000. Just call us and find out what Joe's temperature is. Find out what my temperature is. I've parted with a little bit of Texit coin because people want to buy some, and I don't mind coming into an arrangement, right, Joe?
Yeah. Right now, I will tell you, I am not. I'm actually on the other side. I'm
hoarding,
accumulating Texit coin right now, and I know it sucks because I know a lot of you do. Hey, I want to buy. Get on the exchanges. It's so, Biconomy is so easy. So easy. You guys need to be out there. You want to help the project? I'm going to tell you this. We've got, we're 2,000 miners away from 50,000. Okay, so we're going to be at 50,000 next week. 50,000 miners. If each miner took $100, just 100, and bought $100 worth of Texit. Think about it. So 50,000. Right, I got a public school times 100. That's $5 million. $5 million. That's like a week's worth of trading volume. We would double our trading volume. It'd be huge for the coin. I'm one of those people that, heck, I'm going to be buying $100, and then if the price goes up 2 or 3 cents, I'm going to sell the $100. Goes down 2 or 3 cents, buy the 100 again. those are things you can do to help the project, and it's easy. That's not expensive. So if you don't know how to do it, these are what all the classes we're having. This is where we're at. If you haven't signed up yet, what are you doing? I don't get it. I really don't. I mean, if you don't have the $9.95, we put something in place to allow you to get a miner without having to spend the $9.95. Right? We'll give you a free miner. Tell us your plan. How are you going to get some signups? We'll give you one. Having said that, so that was first, right? We need to get the top 100 even lower, and we've got a plan for that. The second one, it's hilarious, but it's true. They want us to have more social media followers. I swear to you, that is what they said. Hey, guys, you know, the projects that we see tend to, you know, have a lot of social media. And you guys need more social media followers. That was it. That was the two things they said. Right? Hey, we have a problem with your blockchain. No. We have a problem with your compensation, right? This, you know, because people say it's a pyramid or it's a pump and dump. No. We have a problem with the mine you're building. Right? We see your receipts. You're buying all that. You are doing exactly what you said. So if you want to help the project, I know a lot of our listeners aren't on social media, so that's part of the problem. But the ones of you that are, follow Texit on Facebook. Follow them on X. Follow them on, I don't know, whatever else we're on, Instagram or whatever. Just follow them. That's it. You don't have to respond. You don't have to reply. You just hit the subscribe or the follow button. But that is what they said. And I couldn't, obviously, the better news would have been, hey, you guys are certified. That would have been huge, right? But for those to be it, that was the two things they wanted. One of them, and they saw the path. They realized, they said, gosh, yeah, you guys have really brought it down, but we want to get it down more. That way, we can guarantee that no one person or no group of people can tank the project. For CoinMarketCap to say, man, you guys are as legit can come, that's what we needed. And then social media, I mean, not really a big one, right? But that's what they said. So, Jason, I think overall, for those that maybe were having some doubts, I hope that helps, because that's, of all the things for them to say, that's probably the best no you could have hoped for, right? Hey, your top 100 still owns too many coins. Do something about it and get your social media numbers up. I mean, that's easy. We all know. Listen, we can literally, again, pay a company tomorrow and get thousands more social media followers. We can't. You guys know this. Yes, could we have just said, okay, hey, top 100, here's another wallet. Take half your coins and put them in this wallet. Problem, because that's how they track it, by wallet. And we probably could have been certified already, but Jason, this is how determined we are to do it the right way.
It's been working the whole time, you know. So I'm pretty happy. I didn't get offered to this by Mike and hey Joe, I don't know. Let's just take a shot. I have no idea. I did understand what we were signing up to, and we've been involved like 8 months now, whatever it is. It's been real good.
We'll be back. 800-951-0592. Gold's up $58. $41.85. $20 gold pieces, $42.95. 10 or more, $42.75. Silver's up $1.90. $53.05. Yeah, apparently pullbacks. All right, we told you. Listen, this isn't really any of the previous gold and silver markets. I don't care. It's not the 70s market. It's not the financial crisis market. It's not the COVID market. This is the debasement market. Listen, they are going to print money And we know Donald Trump, they're not going to tolerate a recession. They won't. They are going to cut rates, and Bostic stepping aside now. Jay Powell's he's done at the end of his term. They are going to go full bazooka, and I don't even know if it'll be enough. That's the thing. I think it's going to be full bazooka just to run in place, but gold and silver are going to roar. Prices are just going to go up. That's just what's going to happen, and why we think you need all of this extra income, and why it is that I want you to become a miner. Listen, I think it's great. You want to buy $50,000, $100,000, $500,000 worth of Texas coin? What a great investment, right? Especially the path to 16 by February. Wait a minute, $4 can be $16. Wait, I can turn 100,000 into 400,000. Yeah. But the beauty is, until the mine is full, you have the opportunity to get coins every single day. One mining seat is $995 for one. If you buy 9 mining seats, they'll give you 2 for free. How many seats can you buy? 27. That is the maximum. So just under $27,000. Why? Well, it's very simple. The same reason why CoinMarketCap just said, hey, just get your top 100 holders down. But you guys got something here. You got a legit project here, right? This isn't a pump and dump. This isn't a pyramid. This isn't a scam. We don't want any one person. Here's the funny part. The reason for it is so no one person can own too much of the mine. That's the whole idea. And, of course, the top 100, I'll be honest with you, like the first, I don't know when it was, what miner, I'll have to ask. But I know that I think most of the top 100 miners, they bought in and they couldn't even sell the coins. We weren't even on an exchange to sell. The first exchange we got on wasn't until April of last year at 2.5 cents. But how close are we? I'll just put it to you this way. We've got 50,000 miners. If each one signed up one person and they bought 3 seats, essentially the mine is going to be full right after that. That's it. Either we need 50,000 more people to buy 3 seats, right? You can buy 27. For those of you that have already bought, but you haven't bought 27, you can keep buying yours. You can use Texas coin to buy more seats. You can use gold and silver to buy more seats, right? Obviously, you can pay to buy more seats. But everybody, and I don't care when you signed up now because they've changed the rule, everybody can buy up to 27 seats. And they're saying, hey, gosh, man, the next 150,000 seats sold, yeah, that's going to push us over the edge. It's going to be all done. Right? That would put our miner count, over 100,000 miners. And essentially within probably a couple of weeks of that, the mine would sell out. So if we can do 50,000 seats with 3 miners, 50,000 miners that buy 3 seats as an average. If we can do this between now and the end of the year, the mine's going to be full in January. It'll be out. It'll be done. And then the opportunity to be a miner ends. What's the advantage of being a miner versus buying the coins? Well, simple. You buy the coins. Once you've sold the coins, that's it. Right? Kind of like Bitcoin right now. You can't mine Bitcoin. I mean, you can try. You're never going to get any. But being a miner means you get coins every single day for the next 130 plus years. One of the things that is going to be exciting as these mega mines come online, you're going to see the daily coin production start going up. And what I mean by that right now, we produce, we say we produce about 95,000 coins a day. And really the reality is we're doing anything from, like here, 97, 87, 93, 92, 90, 88,000, 95,000, right? We're going to see that rise to this and be a lot more consistent between that 100 up to 120,000 coins a day, which is great, right? Because that just means more coins a day. You get a few more coins in your wallet every day. That's coming. Remember, the mine, when it's fully optimized, can produce 120,000 coins a day. My math that I use when I give you guys numbers, I use 100,000. At 100,000 coins a day, each mining seat is worth 1/10 of a coin. So if you bought a 9-pack today, $8,955, they give you 2 seats for free. That means you're getting 11 seats. When the mine is full, that means you're going to be getting 1.1 coins a day. At $16, that would be $17.60 every single day. Now, that's not awesome, but that's a return. That's $6,400 on a $8,900 investment. Not bad. The thing is, we're real confident. We think this coin's going to be $100 next year. Could you imagine $110 a day? Right? I can make $40,000 a year on an $8,900 investment. Yes, that's exactly what we're talking about. 800-951-0592, Joe and Jason, Patriot Radio News Hour. You know, I was just doing some math. If you took $9,000, well, $8,955, and you just bought TXC with it, and let's just say $4, you get 2,238 coins. If you become a miner with the 11 seats, right, you're probably making 5-6 coins a day, right, versus 2,238 coins. Here's the difference. By the time the coin gets to $100, let's just say, I don't know, it's like August, right? You're going to make, 2,238 times 100. Hey, that's 220 grand. I'm happy with that. It's like I said, so if you want to buy 50,000 coins or more, call me. But if you're a miner and you're getting coins every single day, chances are you're probably going to have acquired at least 800 coins by then, right? Which, hey, that's only 80,000. See, that's less. You're right. But guess what? You get coins every day for the next 130 years. At $100, you're adding $40,000 a year. But we don't think it stops at 100. How about $1,000? And honestly, if you look at our logic to how we really think Texas coin's probably going to be a $2,000, $3,000 coin. But at $1,000, if you're getting 1.1 coins a day, that's $1,100. That's 400 grand a year, guys. Yeah, what's better? I don't know. I like both. How's that? I like both. But I wanted to lay that out for you of the difference between the two of them. Why? Why is this going to work? It's really simple. We're the only coin. 2 things. Number one, you guys already know. It's the only crypto that can only be mined in the United States, and we only mine it in Texas. By the way, did you see Coinbase today? Guess what they did? They left Delaware Incorporated where? Texas. Yep. Why? Because, rules are better. JP Morgan today. We're going to create our own JP Morgan token that lets your bank account be tied to Coinbase. Yeah. Dude, guys, we're right on the we're right here. The timing couldn't be better. Why, though? Why is this going to work? We're the only one out there that are actually showing people how to use it. It's insane. Everybody's heard of Bitcoin. Listen, I was out at that polo event talking to, I probably talked to 200, 300, 400, 500 people. For every one person that acted like they knew crypto. And there's some people, yeah, I trade crypto, this or that. They didn't really know, but they traded it. There was 100 people that, well, yeah, but I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. That's what we're doing. We are going right to the mayors. We are going to the fairs. We are going to the festivals. We've already had these meetings. They've already happened. And they're like, oh my gosh, thank you. Finally, somebody showed us how. Everyone says that we should do it and it saves you a ton of money and all this stuff and blah, blah, blah. And it's fast and they don't charge the fees and all that. But we don't know how. Listen, this afternoon, right here in my very office, we have a class. Of course, it's Train the Trainer class. We're training trainers to show everyone how to use it. By using it, I mean buying it and selling it. How to take it if you want to take it. Taking Texit is so easy. Everybody that owns a business, if you're involved in Texit Coin, you should take Texit. It's so easy. Of course, what's the key to taking Texit? Well, I got to be able to sell it. Turn it back into cash. That's what we're doing. Guys, how does that not make sense to everybody? Right? I love it when they say, but you're not solving any new problem. You're right, we're not. Litecoin really did solve the problem because it was fast and cheap. And we said, let's take a clone of that. You know, Litecoin never did Layer 2. The guy just took the money and ran. Left. Let's just say you decided, hey, I want to learn how to take crypto. I want to do a downtown digital dollar for the town I'm in. Who do I call? 1-800-Litecoin? No, there's no one to call. You know who they're going to call? Texit Coin. Because we're the ones that actually show communities and businesses how to use it and use it to their advantage. That's our big secret weapon. That's all it is. How does that not make perfect sense? Every community across the country talks about keeping money at home. Buy small business, even over the holidays, right? They have a whole, small business weekend. Go to your small business and shop. That's what we're talking about. How do you get that done and make it effective? That's where we come in. We're going to make it so effective, so easy. It's not hard. Everywhere you go, are you a member? Do you have a phone number? What's your phone number? It's that simple. I hope you decide to help us build this rocket ship. Let's take the power back and give it to the people. That's what this thing really is all about. 800-951-0592. Final segment coming up. 800-951-0592. Final segment here on this Wednesday. Gold's up 64, 40, up 67, 41.95. $20 gold pieces, $42.95. That's only $100 over spot. 10 or more, $42.75. $80. Silver's up $2.10. You heard me right. 53 1/4. And it's just getting started. Preserve your wealth with gold and silver, and then create wealth with Texit Coin. That is our recipe. That is what we're trying to create and show people exactly how to do it. Because listen, guys, we didn't make the rules. That's just where the world's going. You saw the news out of Coinbase today. You saw the news out of JP Morgan today. Everything, and I mean everything, is going to be a digital asset, and we are perfectly timed to go out and be the ones to get all of these communities locked in, get out there, help us finish crowdsourcing this mine. We are right there. We are right there. If you want to sign up, call the 800 number. We'll sign you up. And we're back now. Everything's good to go. You can pay with a check. You can pay with a credit card. You can pay with gold and silver. You can pay with cash. Whatever you want to do. No extra fees. We were able to work all that stuff out. So it's $9.95 a seat, up to 27 seats. By the way, if you do the 27 pack, you get 6 seats for free. I mean, when the mine is full, you're going to be getting 3.3 coins a day. Gosh, I'm doing some math. If the coin just goes to $1,000, you'd be making $1.2 million a year for the rest of your life, your kids' life, your grandkids' lives. We are not kidding. This is an opportunity to change not just your life, your family's life, your friends' lives. It's why we've seen so many people, Jason, try to help others. And I think that's the great thing with this. A lot of people have figured out, hey, I can help the people I love by getting them a seat on this rocket ship.
Yeah, it's a huge deal. It's a huge deal, and I'm a pessimist. I'm always looking at where is this thing going to fail, but I'm still hugely in the camp that this is going to move forward. I really want to see when it gets past February. For some reason that whole $16 in February thing kind of, I think, puts up a big spooky boogeyman for a lot of people. And I know what's going to happen when it gets to March and it's still here. There's going to be a lot of people. If there's still hash available, there's going to be a massive stampede for whatever hash is left, Joe.
Yeah, and I agree. And the only part I don't agree with is I don't think there's going to be any hash to be had at that point.
I've seen a lot of models that say it's going to be done soon. I've seen models that say it's going to stretch out to the end of next year. But it all depends on how quickly people keep buying up and earning the hash, Joe.
Yep. Well, we've laid it out. 50,000 people, 3 seats per, and that puts us right on the precipice of the sellout. 800-951-0592.